was, I don't know what you would call it, the rain apocalypse.
It was just like a waterfall when it first started. So it wasn't nonstop, it kept going and going.
Like it was like a big swimming pool in my basement.
The roads were washed out, so I couldn't get back into the house. It took a while.
You could see the waters coming and rippling towards you.
With the First Nation communities, when something like this happened, it's not just the houses. It does affect the infrastructures, roads, water, sewer, everything. When that happened, actually, it totally paralyzed the community, all of it. And everybody was waiting for help to come.
At first, I thought it was just from the sewer backing up. I didn't know that black stuff was mold.
We were never evacuated. And although the waters did damage to our basements, we had pictures in my children's old school papers, little memoirs, I guess. Their first diploma from their school days, pictures, and other stuff were destroyed.
It was getting ridiculous with the number of inspectors that the province had sent. At the same time, it was moving backwards instead of forwards.
Lots of people came. There were different groups of people that came, do an assessment, and then they would go. And then another group would come, and this went on for a year.
Yeah, there was times where some house inspectors would come and look at my house, and they would say they'll renovate my house, but it never happened.
My understanding is that there was a contractor in place. Not quite sure about the whole details, who hired the contractor or how that all worked, but that the Chiniki Nation made the decision to fire the contractor of the quality of work they did.
With some of the knowledge that I had over housing and so forth, and of course with some recommendations with industry itself, I came into contact with one of the main players here in Calgary and in home building and home repairs. I came across Trico.
The nation have had money from the government, but they haven't been able to find the right partners. So at the end, so I have a few meetings with the chief, a few meetings with the special advisor, and I went out to the nation and looked at the situation. So at the end, the chief really in trust with Trico. So eventually that we signed a contract of restoring altogether 159 houses there. When we started the project, we really believe that we need to involve the First Nation members. We employ them daily to make sure that we have some sort of a direction from them where to go. That create a situation is a great partnership or great employment opportunity for the nation member as well.
It was awesome to know that some of these people are young families too, right? And an opportunity for them to work is awesome, is always good. And then it just brings pride and dignity into each individual that reflects in the homes in itself.
I wanted a job and stuff, like I don't want to sit around, so I finally got in. So I keep going on, so I didn't stop, so I tried so hard and then trying to learn more new things.
When we talk about employing the Chiniki members, you know, building that relationship, kind of building a family. Now out there, they could be uncles, aunts, cousins, nephews, but they actually treat each other as brother and sisters. So when they said, "Hey brother, how's it going?" I'll go, "Whoa, I'm a brother to you?"
Now you drive around and it's the wave and the smile, and you stop at the gas station for something and you spend 15 minutes visiting because there's 4 of the residents that have shown up there and they all want to say hi and they all want to see how you're doing and you want to see how they're doing, and it's kind of like being small town Saskatchewan, like where I'm from, right? Because everybody knows everybody, everybody's related to everybody. And you feel at home.
My new home, my son couldn't believe how much it changed, how good it looks, how awesome job that Trico did. That's what stood out to me, brand new floors and brand new kitchen. But when we did the walkthrough, we couldn't help but hug my son and hug each other, right? This is our home.
Oh, they did like counters, backsplash, back range and stuff, like washroom, new tiles, new tubs, sinks, toilet and stuff, everything, walls painted. It looks like it was brand new as well too. Looks like a new house they made it to, and I was excited now.
And I'm so happy the way they did it. My grandson, I was telling them we need to keep it like that. We have to learn to keep our houses clean. We need to learn to be able, you know, if you take care of this house, I told them, this house will take care of you back, I told them. This house will be your home.
And I was quite surprised at them because they told me that they were doing everything according to house codes or building codes or things like that, which put my mind at ease because I knew that moving back in was going to be a whole new life again.
The Chiniki Trico Corporation, it's an idea that was formulated between the chief and Wayne. And the idea of it came from the chief when he said, we can't just be totally dependent on the government of Alberta or the government of Canada or what we had before. Chief Aaron Young was always looking for opportunities outside of the box to enhance the life of the Chiniki members.
Our original idea right now is to create a Chiniki Cultural Center. Hopefully this cultural center will employ a lot of people, providing some cultural experience for the tourists. So this cultural center hopefully become a revenue generator for the nation. And on the other venture that we are looking at this Chiniki Trico is to creating a renewable energy field. So we are looking at how we as a nation able to use the energy from God or from the sun, creating energy, feed it to the grid, providing energy for the community to use.
What we want for our nation members, for our kids, to have this type of thinking that we can bring these type of big name companies, and we can work with them.
I believe it is important that we instill the trust in one another and to believe in ourselves. And by believing in ourselves, we can build capacity. By having trust, if we trust ourselves, then we can share with the other ones who are trusting them their own endeavors too. And then once we come together, it's a whole community building that we can build upon.